Hi you guys, my name is Courtney Noble. I do vlogs, lifestyle, and I just show you my everyday life, personal growth, and a bunch of hauls. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a like if you enjoy books, and let's get started. So I have 4 books that I have just bought. This is my little haul for the summer. I have these 4 books. They're very colorful, and I'm so excited to show you guys what I bought. So the first book that we have is Ripe, a novel by Sarah Rose Etter, author of The Book of X. This book was recommended by Jenny. I pick up a lot of books from Jenny from Indigo. I tend to look for the names of the people who are recommending them because I find that they have really good taste, and I always gravitate towards the same people. So Jenny is one of them, and this is about a year into her dream job at a cutthroat Silicon Valley startup. Cassie is burned out, sleep deprived, and still living paycheck to paycheck. She struggles to reconcile the glittering promise of tech with an untenable cost of living and the abject poverty all around her. Ivy League grads complain about the snack selection from the conference room with a view of unhoused people bathing in the bay. Desperate men leap into the paths of commuter trains or set themselves on fire in the streets. And everywhere Cassie goes, a miniature black hole follows her, growing or shrinking in relation to her distress. Its relentless pull draws her even closer as the world around her unravels. When Cassie winds up unexpectedly pregnant and her CEO's demands go from unethical to illegal, this hovering embodiment of her anxiety and depression threatens to consume her. Doubting everything she's worked towards, Cassie must decide whether the tempting fruits of Silicon Valley are really worth it, or if there's something better waiting for her beyond the event horizon. This sounds so great, up my alley. I love books about mental health and depression. I heard that she is really particular with the things that she observes, and I kind of like that. It's a little more realistic and a little more perspective. I am so excited to get into this. I just really love the cover. I also have the other version of this book. I got it from Amazon, and I was so upset because it wasn't this version. This is what it looks like. The pomegranate does not look as prominent as the one on this one, and I was so upset when I got this. I was like, they showed me this one in the Amazon picture, but I got this one, and I was so upset. So I got both of them, and I'm happy now. The next book that I have is My Work by Olga Ravin. I heard so many good things about this. Anna is utterly lost. Still in shock after the birth of her son, she moves to snowbound Stockholm with her newborn and boyfriend, where a chasm soon opens between the couple. Lonely and isolated, Anna reads too many internet articles, and shops for clothes she cannot afford. To avoid sinking deeper into her depression, she must read and write about herself, back into her proper place in the world. My Work is a fervent, intimate, and compulsive examination of the relationship between motherhood, writing, and everyday life. In a mesmerizing, propulsive blend of prose, poetry, journal entries, and letters, Olga Ravin probes the pain, postpartum depression, housework, shopping, mundanity, and the anxiety of motherhood, all the while celebrating the unbounded that comes from the love in a parent and child relationship and rediscovering oneself through art. This is such a beautiful cover. I love it so much. I don't know how it has to do with my work, but I know this book talks a lot about motherhood and being a mother and writing. So I'm really excited to get into this because I heard amazing things about this book, and I just love the cover. It's beautiful. The next book that I picked up is Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I heard really good things about this one as well. 24-year-old British painter Cleo has escaped from England to New York and is still finding her place in the sleepless city when a few months before her student visa ends, she meets Frank. Frank is 20 years older and a self-made success, and his life is full of all the excesses Cleo lacks. He offers her the chance to be happy, the freedom to paint, and the opportunity to apply for a green card. But their impulsive marriage changes their lives and the lives of those around them in ways they would never predicted. While Cleo struggles with depression and Frank with drinking, Cleo's best friend tries to embrace his gender identity in the wake of her marriage, and Frank's financially dependent sister arranges sugar daddy dates after being cut off. Ultimately, this chance meeting between two strangers changes everything for better or worse. As hilarious as it is, heartbreaking, entertaining as it is deeply moving, Cleopatra and Frankenstein is a painfully relatable debut about the spontaneous decisions and imperfect relationships that shape our lives. This sounds so amazing when two people, maybe they're not meant to be together, but they end up together, being married, and they probably think differently about things and where they stand, and things get in the way and life happens. So I'm really excited to get into this. Very excited. The last book that I picked up is Sunburn by Chloe Michelle Howarth. It's the early 1990s, and in the Irish village of Crossmore, 15-year-old Lucy feels out the place. Despite her fierce friendships, she's always felt this way, and the conventional path of marriage and motherhood doesn't appeal to her at all, not even with handsome and doting Martin, her closest childhood friend. Lucy begins to make sense of herself during a long, hot summer, when a spark with her school friend Susanna escalates to an all-consuming infatuation and very quickly to a desperate and devastating love. Fearful of rejection from her small and conservative community, Lucy begins living a double life, hiding the most honest parts of herself in stolen moments with Susanna. But with the end of school and the opportunity to leave Crossmore looming, Lucy must choose between two places, two people, and two futures, each as terrifying as the other. Only one can offer real happiness. So this is like a lesbian story, a lesbian couple, and they're very young and in love, and it sounds great. I heard great things about this one as well. It is shortlisted Book of the Year, the British Book Awards, and shortlisted Narrow Book Awards in 2023. So I'm really excited to read this as well. Yeah, I've never really dove into LGBTQ books before, but I might start. This sounds really interesting, and the cover is beautiful. I love this orange. It's really nice. All the books are just really aesthetic. I love these. They're just like, they're so nice. But yeah, those are all the books that I picked up recently. I'm really excited to get into them. I am planning on reading a lot of books this year. My goal is to read like a lot, and I want to really delve into them and get excited about reading again, because I really dive in and out of reading, swimming in and out. It's just something that has always been with me, but it's like a mood reading thing. I don't know, it depends on the day or the time, if I'm busy or if I'm not busy. It all depends, and these books will really keep me busy. So I'm so excited about that. Thanks for watching, you guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.